Did you know that just 5 simple exercises can actually reverse the effects of aging and make your body feel 20 years younger? Most people think getting older means slowing down, losing strength, or living with daily aches. But science tells a different story. In fact, research shows our muscles, and even our cells, have the ability to rebuild and rejuvenate at any age. That means it's never too late to move better, feel stronger, and reverse the signs of aging. In today's video, I'll show you 5 science-backed exercises that can help you regain your strength, balance, and energy, all from the comfort of your home. Before we get into the exercises, let us take a moment to understand why our bodies age faster than they should and how the right movement can slow it down. Back in the late 1980s, scientists discovered a process called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle that begins in our 30s and accelerates after 50. It's one of the main reasons many older adults feel weaker, lose mobility, and experience falls. But here's the good news. Recent studies prove that sarcopenia is not permanent. With the right type of strength and stability training, muscle loss can actually be reversed, even in your 60s, 7, South, or beyond. So, in this video, I'll show you the top 5 anti-aging exercises that target these key muscles, supported by research and suitable for any fitness level. Let's get into exercise number 1. Squats. This is something I recommend to almost everyone over 50. It is the squat. Now, before you say, I can't do squats, hear me out. There's a version of this exercise for everyone. Whether you're recovering from an injury or you're already pretty active, squats target the biggest muscles of our legs, our glutes, quadriceps, and hamstrings, which are crucial in helping us walk, climb stairs, and get off a chair. But what people do and I know is that squats also activate the muscles of the back and our core. This helps build stability and endurance in our trunk, which ultimately helps with everyday tasks like lifting, bending, and carrying. So, here's how to do squats correctly. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Place your arms straight in front of you, or cross them over your chest. As you inhale, slowly lower yourself by bending at both your hips and knees together. Be sure to pause at the bottom point. The back should be straight, and breathing should be deep. As you exhale, stand back up, focusing on activating your big leg muscles, including your glutes and quads. I typically recommend 2 sets of 10 repetitions for this exercise. To make it easier, you can use a chair to do slow sit to stands with the option of using the armrests for balance. Again, start with 2 sets of 10, and you can increase the repetitions as you get stronger. To make it harder, you can use a weight in your hand, like a 10 or 15-pound dumbbell. Remember the golden rule. Start where you are, then increase by 20% each week. If you can do 10 repetitions this week, aim for 12 next week. Now, squats are powerful, but they're just the beginning. Exercise number 2 targets an area that's crucial for preventing back pain and maintaining your independence. Exercise number 2 is the modified plank on knees. And this one is a gamaker for core strength. Your core muscles are like the foundation of a house. If the foundation is weak, everything else becomes unstable. A strong core protects your back, improves your balance, and makes every other movement in your life easier and safer. Now, traditional planks can be too challenging for many people over 50, especially if you have wrist or shoulder issues. That's why the modified version is perfect. You get all the benefits with less strain. Here's how to perform it. Start on your hands and knees. Position your hands directly under your shoulders. Fingers spread wide. Keep your knees on the ground, but walk your hands forward slightly so your body forms a straight line from your head to your knees. Now, engage your core by pulling your belly button towards your spine. Imagine someone's about to poke you in the stomach, and you're bracing for it. Keep your back flat, not arched or rounded. Hold this position for 15 to 30 seconds while breathing normally. Don't hold your breath. This is crucial. Start with 2 sets, resting 30 seconds between sets. To make it easier, place a cushion under your knees for comfort. Start with just 10-second holds and gradually work your way up. To make it harder, once you can hold for 45 seconds comfortably, try lifting one knee off the ground for a few seconds at a time, alternating legs. Here's a key tip. Quality over quantity. It's better to hold a proper plank for 15 seconds than a sloppy one for a minute. Focus on keeping that straight line and engaging your core throughout. Before we move on, if you're still watching and finding this helpful, drop a number 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, tap that subscribe button and the bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. Your support means the world and helps us keep creating encouraging content. Now, we've worked your legs and your core. It's time to challenge your balance and lower body strength simultaneously with exercise number 3. Exercise number 3 is called the chair-assisted reverse lunge. And this one does triple duty. It builds leg strength, improves balance, and increases flexibility all at once. Lunges, like squats, are a key exercise for building stronger legs and glutes. But that's not all. Lunges also engage your back and abdominal muscles, helping to relieve stress on your spine and ease back pain. Research shows that regular lunges not only boost your knee and hip joint health, but also increase bone density, reducing the risk of osteoporosis. Now, I'm going to show you a lunge variation that's much easier than the typical forward or walking lunge that you may see. Start by placing your feet shoulder-width apart and holding onto a chair or counter for support in front of you. While keeping your back straight, take a wider than normal step backward. Your front leg should form a right angle at the bend, while your back leg remains on the toe and also bends at a right angle as best you can. As you lower yourself, imagine a straight line running from your back to your neck, moving down as one unit, bending both hips and knees to lower yourself smoothly. You don't need to touch the floor with your knee, just aim for a distance of about 2 to 3 in off the floor. Once you reach the bottom, rise slowly in one smooth motion, keeping your abdominal muscles engaged and remembering to breathe throughout the movement. Return to the starting position and repeat on the other side. Aim for one set of 10 repetitions on each side. If you have knee or hip arthritis pain, I would suggest starting with mini lunges, lowering yourself only 25% of the way down. Even this small movement will build strength over time. If you have extra mobility and strength, you can try a more challenging version, letting go of the support and using a 5 or 10 pounds dumbbell in each hand for added difficulty. The key here is smooth, controlled movement, no bouncing, no rushing. Now, we're ready for exercise number 4, which will surprise you with how effective it is. Exercise number 4 is marching in place. And I know what you're thinking, that's too simple to be effective. But here's the truth. This exercise is one of the most underrated movements for improving cardiovascular health, coordination, and functional strength. It is also one of the safest ways to get your heart rate up without putting excessive stress on your joints. Marching in place does something remarkable. It mimics the natural walking pattern while allowing you to control the intensity and duration. This makes it perfect for building endurance and improving your gait pattern, which directly translates to better, safer walking in your daily life. Here's how to do it properly. Stand tall, with your feet hip-width apart. You can hold onto a chair or counter if you need balance support. Lift your right knee up toward your chest as high as comfortably possible. As you lower your right foot, immediately lift your left knee up in the same way. Keep alternating in a steady rhythm. Swing your arms naturally as you march. Opposite arm to opposite leg, just like you're walking. Keep your core engaged, your back straight, and maintain steady breathing throughout. Start with 30 seconds of marching. Rest for 30 seconds. Then repeat for a total of 3 sets. To make it easier, march with smaller knee lifts, bringing your knees up only 6 to 8 in. Focus on the rhythm and maintaining your balance. To make it harder, increase the height of your knee lifts, speed up your marching pace slightly, or add 1-pound ankle weights. The beauty of this exercise is that you can do it anywhere, anytime. Before we begin the next exercise, if you're finding this helpful so far, don't forget to subscribe and stay with us. We've got even more science-backed moves coming up. Now, let's move to the 5th and final exercise, which in my experience is the most powerful indicator of overall mobility and independence as you age. The final exercise, number 5, is the glute bridge, and in my experience, it's the most powerful indicator of overall mobility and strength well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. So, here's how to perform the glute bridge. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor or bed. Knees hip-width apart. Place your arms at your sides, palms facing down for stability. From here, engage and tighten your core by bringing your belly button down. As you press through your heels and lift your hips off the floor, squeezing your glutes at the top. Your body doesn't have to form a perfect straight line. Just go as far as you can. Hold this position for a brief moment, ensuring your glutes and core are engaged. Exhale as you slowly lower your hips back to the floor, maintaining control throughout the descent. Perform 2 sets of 10 repetitions. To make it easier, start by focusing on squeezing and holding your glute muscles while keeping your hips close to the ground. You can gradually lift your hips just 1 to 2 in off the floor as you build strength. For a challenge, try incorporating a single leg variation, lifting one leg while performing the bridge. This adds way more intensity and engages your stabilizer muscles of your side glutes even more. Now, 2 key tips for those over 50. Ensure that your core muscles are engaged throughout the movement and try not to extend too much through your lower back or arch backward. Just make sure you're doing this in a smooth and controlled fashion. So, there you have it, the 5 exercises that can reverse aging in your muscles. Backed by science and proven in real-world results with hundreds of patients. Let me remind you of the golden rule: consistency beats intensity. Start with 2 or 3 sessions per week. Increase your repetitions or difficulty by just 20% each week. Within those weeks, you'll notice remarkable changes in your strength, balance, and confidence. Please leave a comment on which exercise you're going to try first. I read everyone, and your messages really motivate me to keep creating more videos like this. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone you care about who could benefit from these gentle, science-backed exercises. Your support helps me keep making practical, encouraging content designed to keep you moving, strong, and full of life. Now, before you go, here's something even more exciting. Did you know that is a simple trick that can help you walk like you're 20 years younger? Watch this video and I'll show you that one exercise that can instantly improve your walking. It's perfect for anyone over 50.